Hello everyone, welcome back to the video series on Java Lab. So let's continue from where we have left in the previous video. So now in this video, let's look at what are arrays, how to create them, and let's see a small demo. Okay. So how do you define an array is? Array is a set of homogeneous variables sharing the same name. Okay, so here what do I mean by homogeneous means all the values will have the same data type. Okay, so this is an important property of an array. Remember it. All the elements or values in an array are of the same data type. All are integers, all are characters, all are floating point numbers, whatever. Okay, so there will not be an array where one element is integer and another element is character like that, right? And so when do we use arrays? Whenever there is a requirement for maintaining a list of values, for example, list of marks, or list of student numbers, or a list of student names. In such cases, we can use arrays. Okay. And how do you refer each element inside an array is by using something called an index value, or also called as subscript. Okay. So remember that the index value of an array always starts from 0. It's not 1, it is 0. Okay. Now, what is the syntax or how to create an array in Java? So you will simply write data type followed by array name followed by a set of square brackets. Okay, so whoever is coming from C language, you know that you will give some size here, right? But in Java, you will not give any size here. That is the difference. So example for this, you can see here data type I have given as int and array name I have given as a and pair of square brackets. Okay, so next what you will do is in Java you have to allocate memory for the array. Okay, the second step is to allocate memory for the array. So how to allocate memory? So if you have watched the previous videos, you already know that for allocating memory we will use new keyword. Yes, the keyword new. So you will use it like this. So array name equal to new keyword data type and data type followed by square brackets. Inside the square brackets you will write the size of the array. Okay, so you can see this example array name is a, the keyword new followed by data type int and size of the array is 10. So looking at this, what can you say? This array a can hold up to 10 integer values. Okay, that's all. Now let's see a demo on array. Okay, so here is our basics class. And we have already imported scanner class. Already created an object of the scanner class called input. Okay, right. Now what should be the program is I will create an array and display the values inside the array using a for loop. So let's create an array. So the syntax is data type, which is int array name square brackets equal to allocating the memory using new keyword followed by data type is again int. Okay, square brackets, let's say 10 values, right? So this is how you create arrays in Java. So this is one dimensional array. Okay, now mm, how to assign values to each element in the array is you can access each element individually or you can access them using a loop. So let me access using the index value a of 0 equal to 1. Like that you have to do for all elements. Equal to 2, a of 2 equal to 3, a of 3 equal to 4, of 4 equal to 5. Okay, let me make this 5 instead of 10 because I have to write number of lines here. Okay, so I have given or initialized all the values of the array Now let's use for each loop. So what is the syntax of for each loop? Yeah, okay. What is it? You have remembered, maybe you have remembered it from the previous video. So it is for, within the parenthesis, the loop control variable, which is declared as data type int, mm, variable name I, colon, collection, right? Here we have to give collection. What is the collection in this array? Array name is A. Now braces. So how do you read this is for I in the array A. That is how you read this. For each value I in array A. Okay. So what we want to do, we want to simply print out the value. System dot out dot print. So see here I am using print, not println. Why? Because I want to print the value uh, I followed by some space. That's all. Okay. Now how does this loop work is, in the array A, the first value, which is 1, will come into I. It will print that value. Now it will automatically increment to the next value, which is 2. 2 will come into I, again print that value. Next 3, which will come into I, again print that value, and so on up to all the elements. So let's execute this and see what happens. Yes, it has printed all the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there is another way of initializing the array. How to do that means, let's remove this. Here, instead of giving new int 5, we will write within the braces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is another way of initializing the array. Okay. Now execute. Yes, you got the same output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think you are clear with how to create arrays and how to use the arrays in Java. Okay. So for the sake of completeness, let me write for loop instead of for each loop here. For int I less than 5, I plus plus. Okay, so this is the for loop. This is how you use for loop. And instead of I, here you have to write a of I. That's all. Execute. Okay, variable I, yes. Sorry, I didn't. I forgot to initialize I equal to 0. Execute. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If you want, you can use while loop. You can use do while loop, whatever you want. But I have used for loop and for each loop here. Okay. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we are going to see a demo of the second lab program. Okay. Thank you.